welcome back to my channel, Her Journey. Um, my name is Darthena. I am the founder of Her Journey, a support group for grieving or bereaved mothers. Thank you for tuning in once again. My son is Jeffrey Harris, my man, we all called him. He transitioned July 27, 2018. He was hit by a car while we were on vacation. Some of you know this. Some of you, it may be your first video. I realize they're not going in order, so not sure how my viewers will see them, but this is my fifth video. I am talking about signs sent back from the afterlife, signs and messages that my son sent back to comfort me, to comfort my four daughters. They also had an experience, and I'm just sharing them with newly bereaved mothers or bereaved mothers, because people would try to discredit you if you share that experience with people. They would try to make you think you're crazy or hallucinating. And I kind of did at first, but I kind of knew I wasn't. Um, so I just want to be open and transparent so that any mothers out there that are having experience or would like to have an experience, they know, they're familiar that your child can visit you, your child can send you messages, and your child can communicate to you. So jumping back into my signs. So one of the other signs I got from my son was what happened. I went into this whole, I went into a complete shell. But one of the processes, one of the things I needed to process during my grief is what happened to my son. As you all know, um, he was hit in Myrtle Beach. I was at the hotel. He was with my nephew. So I don't know details of what happened. Why I needed details? I don't know. I don't know. But I did, I guess for like closure or something. So I kept just saying, what happened? Asking my son, because I knew I could talk to him. What happened? Could it been avoided? Was there something I should have done? Was there something I was supposed to be doing? Was this partially my fault? Like, I just, and I held guilt in my heart and in my spirit because as a mother, you're supposed to protect your children. And I didn't protect my son. I didn't protect my son. And, I needed to know what happened so that I could work through it. So one morning, my son visited me. Now, I wasn't sleeping well for a while. I wasn't sleeping well after his accident. Um, and um, and this on this particular day, I was kind of like in and out, dozing off, waking up, dozing off, waking up. So my ex, him and I was still in the same house, might I say, at that time, and he was sleeping on his south side of the bed, and I was on my side of the bed, which is the north side. And some of you know what the south side mean. That's where the flies were. But so I didn't experience this until he got up, got ready for work, and left. I was still in the bed. So I was facing the north side. So after he got up, I was facing the south side. Okay. Um, so I was just laying there. I was just laying there, in sadness, grieving, crying, praying, lamenting, talking to my son, talking to God. So all of a sudden, I felt like this really soft vibration. It was like a vibration. Um, and then it was like, because my back it was like a light, like a bright, bright light. And it was behind me. Again, I was laying in the bed and I was facing the south side. I have two windows on each side of my bed, okay? So on the north side, my side of the bed where all my belongings are, that's where the light came from. So I knew it was my son. I just knew it was my son. And I said, man. And he said, yes, mom. I said, oh my God, I love you so much. I miss you so much. I miss you so much. And he said, I love you too, mommy. I said, what happened? Can you tell me what happened? And then, guys, I was like in a twilight, like I couldn't move. I was trying to turn to see him, but I couldn't move. So I got this vision of us being back in Myrtle Beach. It's like I was zooming in on his feet and I was zooming in on um like just the top part, like from the shoulders up, you know what I'm saying? And he was crossing the street and I saw this whole thing. I didn't quite put it together until after I came out of the twilight. So I was just, I'm like, okay, what is he showing me? So uh I started talking to my son again. I told him that I'm so sorry that happened. I said, I'm so sorry that happened, man. I hate that happened. I love you so much. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to live. And he just said, I love you, mommy. I love you so much. I love you so much. And then I just kept saying over and over and over and over, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And then the light went away and then the vibration stopped and I was able to move. Um, I sat up in the bed because now I have to process what I just experienced. Like, what was what was that? So I started thinking, what did I see? So when I zoomed in on his feet, he had one foot up on the curb, one foot leaving the street. When I had this visual of him crossing the street, he was looking straight where he was going. He never turned to look anywhere else. Okay. So details of that was so important because my mother called and told me before I had this visual. My mother called and told me that my son had visited her. And the message he had told her to give to me was that he loves me, he's sorry, and he thought he could make it across the street. He saw the car and he thought he could make it. So I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay. My son really not the type of person to try to beat a car, but okay, you know. So when I got that visual from my son himself, I said, wow, is this real? Is this what really happened? Is this real? Okay. So I'm sorry I'm taking up a lot of time. Too many pauses. It's already 8 minutes. But so guys, I had an attorney because I needed an attorney to dive in and see was there anything illegally done. Was Mr. Smith, was his name, the elderly driver, was he drunk? Was he intoxicated? What was going on? So I had an attorney, I hired an attorney to investigate this whole thing. And he was actually waiting from the footage. He had to summons the city to be able to get the video and view the footage. So I was calling him like 3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, at this time, it was I don't know. Mm, I can't remember how long ago after my son's accident, but it wasn't too long ago after his accident. I want to say maybe a few weeks. But I was calling my attorney often to get that video. And he was just like, Darthena, I don't have it yet. I don't have it yet. So the minute he got it and he viewed it, he called me. And I was driving actually. He said, are you sitting down? I have the video. And I said, yeah. And he said, okay, well, um, I just want you to know that the video shows that your son had one foot up on the curb and he was leaving the street. The video also showed that there is a 99% chance that he never saw that car. He never saw the car coming, guys. Matter of fact, I think the attorney said that he didn't have the headlights on. So don't allow anybody to discredit your experience. Don't, don't. You're not going crazy. This is real. And your child do not want you to suffer. Your child do not want you to be in darkness, you know? And they try to, it takes a lot of work, from what I understand after educating myself, it takes a lot of work for the afterlife to communicate and send back messages. The easiest way is for them to come in a dream. So even if you're dreaming of your child, look at details, 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 details. Okay, that's very important. They're sending you a message, they're getting you a message. So I'm out of time. And there's another couple more signs that I want to just share with you, girls, moms, ladies, my beloveds. I just want you to not allow people to rob you of that, because, and I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, but Christians are number one to try and tell you that's not what's in the Bible. Or might I say church folk, like my sister Monica say, "No, baby, them church folks." They interpret the Bible to say what they wanted to say. But I had people trying to discredit my experience and say that couldn't, there's no way that could have happened. There's no way that the Bible says. And I'm like, it happened. You know what I mean? So don't allow people, I don't care what people think, don't allow people to dismount or discredit or rob you of your experience with your child. Because frankly, I don't give a what people think. I know what I experienced. I know what I saw. I know what I felt. And nobody can tell me anything different. So, thank you so much for watching. Until the next time, you guys know my email. What is it? mybestmy5@gmail.com. Our website is herjourneygroup.com. And then our Facebook, which is our private Facebook group, is called Her Journey. November 7th is our Never Forgotten event where moms come out and celebrate the life of their child, celebrate who they were. Just don't think about the end. We want to celebrate who our children were to us, to the community. If they had sisters and brothers, whatever, we want to celebrate and remember that. So, see you real soon. Mwah.